Greetings, this is Winnie Wriggle and welcome back to Minecraft 1.15. We are in the Buzzy Bee update and we have been as busy as a bee. As you might notice behind me is our little hill in our flower forest. I have chopped all the trees down and done quite a bit of clearing. I did also make a little farm back here so we have some food. Food was getting to be a problem. And I have a couple of surprises for y'all today. You're not going to believe what I found under this mountain. I'm so excited. Okay, I also did, you might notice I have some fish in my inventory. Delicious, delicious cod. It's because I was out of food. Like I was waiting on this stuff to grow. I had like 2 pieces of wheat, wasn't growing, no food, starving to death. But I did have 2 pieces of string from killing a spider down in the mines. So I made a fishing rod and I fished up a bunch more in addition to this fish. And I'll show you that here a bit later in the episode. For right now, I want to show you the surprise. So I did a bit of mining. We're actually going to go that way. It's going to be like a reenactment, right? And we're going to build our house up here. If you'll recall, little bed and everything is tucked over here under this tree. Oh, let me show you what we got from our mining expedition. Not a lot. Pillagers did come by. I kicked their butt. Totally did not die or anything. Maybe. No, I didn't. I got down to like 2 hearts, but I won. So got a little bit. I found 8 diamonds. Woo! You'll notice there are only 5 in here because I made a diamond pickaxe. And just got a few things. I did start an impromptu tree farm over here in this spruce forest. You can see it right there. And I don't know how to zoom in, but there it is. Oh, it's because I don't have Optifine. Ha! Anyway, and I got a handful of iron and other stuff as well. So here's some basics. Anyway, so let's back to the story because this is the best part. So I'm in this wonderful little cave, right? The bushes are mine. That didn't happen naturally. So we cruised down here to the cave and I was just gonna make a little line straight down to diamond level. And as I was digging, I came across another cave opening, right? I thought, oh, cool, a cave. I'll totally just come down here and see what's here to see. And it opened up very nicely. I think we will probably decorate some of this to be an actual cave type entrance. But look, here's a cool thing. We have access at basically what amounts to ocean level right there. And this is totally natural. I didn't even poke this hole in there. Look at that. Natural window. Very cool. Anyway, I'm down in this cave and I'm thinking, oh, this is great. We love having a cave where if I can't find where I'm going. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so I came down here and there were a ton of zombies, right? Ton of zombies. And I thought, oh, I couldn't possibly be lucky enough. Yes, I'm that lucky. It's a zombie spawner right under the base. Right here, under the base. Zombie spawner. Free XP. Free XP. Yes. But wait. It gets better. Okay, but first we're going to open these chests. I was waiting to do this on camera. Look. Okay, melon seed, bones. This is awesome. Zombie snacks. C418, the best music disc there is. The cat. The cat's good. We'll take this chest. I can hear zombies back in the wall. This, look, 2 buckets. More string. Gunpowder, golden apple. Won't say no to that. The enchanted book. Yeah. This is like an ongoing joke with me. Curse of binding and curse of vanishing. Those are the enchantments that love me. Anyway, so zombie spawner. Great, right? How cool is that? It's very cool. It gets better. So we're going to go back up because the mine is really boring. It's like, I mean, there's like caves and stuff, but we'll go down there later. So anyway, remember earlier when I mentioned fishing? I said, oh yeah, I had 2 pieces of string. I went a little fishing expedition. And I did, and I'll show you where we went. We'll get back up here and go out around the corner. Hi, beehive. So over here is the part of this hill that is the naturally occurring staircase. And I thought, well, it'll just be smart of me to do my fishing right at the bottom of the location where I will probably go up and down the most. And we're going to work on a path on this today. Fingers crossed, that's the plan. So I set up a little fishing area where I could sleep and fish and get cool stuff. And we did get cool stuff. Look at all this. I got a power 3 mending bow. Fishing. How? So great. I should probably put my armor back on. Nah. Got some ink sacks, tripwire hook, more bones, flesh. I got a saddle. And there's the fishing rod down to a 1 durability. We'll fish it together at the end of the episode and use it up. I was hoping I would get another fishing rod fishing, but no such luck. Anyway, I'm down here. I'm waiting on fish to cook so I can eat, not starve to death. Nom, nom, nom. And I thought, oh, this is a cool little cave. And guess what? I can hear creatures down there. I can hear spiders and things. And I thought, oh, let's just hop in here and check it out. Other than the glorious land formation where there are flowers in here. How cool is that? I came around this corner, not expecting, but delighted to find, you guessed it, another dungeon. This one is a skeleton. It's a skeleton spawner under the base. We have zombies and skeletons. I can't even. Oh, and I haven't opened this chest, these chests either. So what do we got? Bones, name tags, string, little coal, more gunpowder, a piece of bread. Thanks. Don't mind if I do. Let's take that. Lost my axe. You can tell I've been chopping down wood. My axe is worn down near to a nub. What? Oh, iron ingots. How? 2 more golden apples. Another cat disc. That's okay. We might have multiple houses. We'll need multiple discs. They don't stack, do they? Is there anything I'm willing to give up? Yes, the 1 piece of cobblestone. It can just sit down here. So I'm going to go empty out my inventory. And the first thing we're going to do is get a start on turning this skeleton spawner into an XP farm. Not just because I want XP in order to enchant things. That'll make life a whole lot easier. What was up there? But I also would like to build with bone blocks. And you can't do that without a skeleton spawner or finding a skeleton, which we have. We found a fossil underground. Winnie's Mini season 2, I think, maybe. Y'all can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I don't remember. I've slept since then. Anyway, so I'm going to get my inventory cleared out, and then we're going to go down to the skeleton spawner, and I'm going to give you a quick how to at least get it dug out, what the dimensions should be, and then how to set up your water channels for moving your mobs around. Okay? So I'll be right back, and we'll go take care of that. And we're back in our skeleton dungeon, and I'm just going to dig out 4 blocks in every direction from the spawner. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're also going to clear out 3 blocks down to start with. And then we'll make the pattern on the floor that helps us with the water. So I might do a little speedy uppy time lapse here, and we'll get through this digging real fast. As you may have noticed from the footage, this digging out just turned into an impromptu caving session because there's cave back here, and my pickaxe is worn down near to a nub. So I'm gonna go make a new one, and we'll get right back and finish this up. And we're back. And we're gonna dig down just 1 more block around this, and there goes the pick, but we have a new one. 1 more block around this, and then I will place the water and show you how to do the water super easy. I got this from a YouTube video years and years and years ago. If I can find the link to it, I will put it in the description, but know that this is something that is not unique. Certainly not the first time anybody's done this, and I lay no claim to the design at all. It's just a very easy way to handle the water for a mob spawner. Okay, we'll get this cleaned up, and then I'll put the water down. Okay, before laying the water, it's important to know what direction you want your mobs to go. In this case, I actually want them to fall this direction. This is closest to the base, I believe, hopefully, possibly. So that means I want my water to wash them this way, because they're going to go out and then up a bubble column, across the top, and then fall down so that they take some fall damage, so that I don't have to waste tool durability killing him. We'll try to get it down to like a heart or a half a heart of damage. This is going to be extra complicated given that there is a cave underneath where I want the water and them to go, but I'm going to come down about here and close this off. There we go. And you'll watch, I'll probably have to dig most of that out again, but don't judge. It's Minecraft. Change anything. Okay, so we have 2 buckets of water. This is super easy. Whatever direction you want your mobs to flow, you put 1 bucket of water in the corner. You put another bucket of water in that corner. You also want to dig out the 3 blocks underneath your spawner. Woo! Do you see where the water naturally falls? You are going to dig along that line. Just like so. Okay, then we'll dig out the rest of these blocks. This takes just 1 minute. This is, I have tried many different, even with the new water mechanics, this is still one of the best ways to do this. Let's get rid of our buckets. I'm going to add more blocks here because the water is going to go forward, I think, 2 blocks. And we don't want it to escape anywhere. Okay, and your center point is here. Very important. Okay, now, so you've dug off the edge where the water stops. Now you're going to dig off just the first block everywhere, including this one that I'm standing on. You're going to dig out all these blocks. One, go in the middle, this one, and this one. And that is it. That's your water. And look, it makes this beautiful no matter where you are in this 8x8 square. It moves you to this point. Bloop. But there we go. That's it. That's how you manage your water. Ideally, we'd have a piece of ice to help transition because the column's actually going to go right. Well, there are going to be a whole bunch of signs, and then the actual column of water goes right where I have that piece of cobble. So we'll make a bubble column using soul sand and full water blocks up reasonably high. We are at 45, and so the surface is really close. We're not going to get as much of a drop as I would like, but it'll help. We'll get some fall damage. We may get them down halfway. Or we might make a cool thing up above ground where we can see them travel through on their way to impending doom. Anyway, so that is your super fast 101 on how to do water for your mob spawner. And then, of course, you would close this up, knock out all your torches, and they would spawn and go up over the top. Okay, next up on today's episode, we want to do a little bit of building. And by a little bit, I just mean we're going to build this path that goes up this hill, because this is a path that we are going to take frequently. And as the sun sets over the flower forest, we're also going to take a little nap. And in order to make this path, I'm going to make a couple more shovels. But in terms of the planning process, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to follow the natural curve of the land as much as possible. So we're going to bring our path down this way, and then maybe a little bit like this, and then maybe a little bit over here, and then maybe a little bit forward over here. So we're going to outline the path. We're going to use path blocks to start with. So we're just going to bang our shovel on the ground. But right now, I just want, where is the path going to go? And if I need to dig out any blocks, because we're also going to use slabs to help us get up here, and we need another shovel. Okay, let me make a shovel. I'm going to finish marking out where the path is going to go, and then we'll start decorating it. And we're back. Okay, so I have done a little bit of terraforming along the edge. We had to make sure that we had enough space to lay down our half slabs. And so we're just going to kind of do a hodgepodge of spruce and oak half slabs as we move down this, because we want to be able to just run up and down this really fast. And we kind of swing over to this side of the path. And then here we're probably gonna need a couple of stairs because that's just too steep. Another couple of stairs, and then back to our hodgepodge of oak and spruce. And I'm just randomly throwing them down. There's no real rhyme or reason, just a mix. So let me do a little inventory organization and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And I have stairs in spruce and oak again. And we're gonna just kind of do a little bit of this. Little mini staircase in the middle here. We'll whip around this corner. In fact, we'll do a little stair corner there. And then we'll do another one right here. I also have on me some lanterns and some spruce and oak fences, and we're going to use those to kind of line the path in terms of guidance for where the path borders are, and to kind of help frame it so that when we stick the trees in, I will show you what I mean. We'll also have, it'll be a great thing we can use to put our lanterns on. So, see, it's coming together. It's coming together. And I won't always build in this much detail on screen, but I thought a path layout is something that everyone kind of has their own version of. And so we'll put lanterns on those. And I'll show you the coolest trick ever for our saplings. And we're going to use oak trees because I want to grow the big oaks like the one down there at the fishing area, which actually was not there. If anybody remembers, I grew that one, and I'll show you how to plant trees in a way that your chances increase exponentially of getting the large trees to grow. First, we're going to take a little nap and contemplate the beauty of our path that's going to go down here. So the first place we want to put a tree, I think I said, was right here. And so this is what we're going to do. You're going to put a dirt block on top. Then you're going to put a slab and a slab and a slab and a slab. And then you're going to break the dirt. Ta-da! And then you're just going to let that tree grow. Unless you have bone meal, you can bone meal it up. But putting the boundaries around it right there increases the odds that that tree will grow up into a giant tree. Okay, I might do that in a couple more places, and then I'm going to place lanterns on top of the poles, and then replace some of this dirt with path blocks, as well as gravel and coarse dirt. I think I have gravel somewhere. If not, I'll dig some up from there. And we'll be right back to show you the almost finished product. Okay, we are back, and I can't wait to show you how this turned out. Check this out. So I decided to add a little bit of rocks, a little bit of hardscape to the path, in addition to the wood and some leaves that I was cutting down when I was harvesting trees. So now we've got this great little wall, retaining wall, that kind of helps explain some of the path layout. Not all of our trees have grown up yet, but you can see that this has been very successful so far. We have one of the giant ones and one of the medium ones that's come up. So all we did was add a little bit of greenery. I took some of the mossy cobble and made slabs out of it, the stuff that we got from the 2 dungeons that we found. And I think it turned out really well. We now have this beautiful way of getting up and down. And as soon as all these trees grow in, it'll be this nice kind of winding way up the mountain to our base site. This is so cool. It's turned out so good. Anyway, that is kind of path making 101. I didn't really do a whole lot of landscape changes. Like, basically the slope is the same as it was spawned into the world. You know, I just moved a few blocks of dirt here and there to make it easier to make the staircase come up. But by and large, the land formation as we found it is still the same. And we'll probably decorate down the sides and add other little things. And speaking of formations, there's a formation of an army of pillagers there across the way. I don't know if you can see them moving around. I wonder if we should go over there and say hi. Let me clean out my inventory and we will. Oh yeah, you guys are toast. Toast as soon as I take a nap, because it's dark and there's gonna be scary monsters over there. In fact, we can go down the hill, down our beautiful new path, and take a little nap in our fishing bed, which will be a fishing hut eventually. I'm gonna build like a little cute hut type thing to do fishing from. Ooh, scary cave sound. Excuse me, pillager people. Oh, hi. Yeah, you're trespassing. This is my flower forest, but for my Buzzy Bee update, I'd like you to please relocate. Preferably. I don't want to kill the sheep. Oh, you missed. Haha, sucker. Hello. Hi, bee. Excuse me, have you seen some very pale looking fellows with scary looking weapons around here? No? Okay, apparently I can't find the other dudes that were with that group, so mission accomplished. Pillager threat thwarted and scent packing. I think with the pillager threat thwarted, we're gonna call it a day for the episode. I don't feel like we've done a lot, but we did do a lot. We kind of got started on the mob farm and we built an entire path down the side of our mountain. I showed you all the dungeons that we found. I look forward to turning those into XP farms. Next episode, we're going to start on the base and probably pop into the nether to get some basic materials like soul sand so we can keep making the spawners. And that'll just about do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. That helps me out and I do appreciate it. If you'd like to keep up with more of what's going on the channel, feel free to subscribe and hit that little notification bell. In the meantime, remember that you are the shiny stuff that awesome is made of. Take care. Bye-bye.